Welcome to another episode of Smoking Barrels. This is George.
I'm Carlos.
And today we're super excited. This video today is brought to you by Felix Assouline. He gave us a couple cigars to try out, give our honest review. The Eagle line, white label. Very interesting cigar. We're going to do a couple close-ups on it so you guys can see it. Junior, what do you think about this?
This Vitola right here, which they named it, they told us it was called the Telescope. I didn't see it on their website, but it's very interesting. I'm sure in the close-up right now you can tell what it looks like, but it looks like a telescope, like something you would see on an old ship where they're looking out for land. That's what it looks like.
Good analogy.
Or it could look like something you smoked in high school. But he explained it. It kind of starts off, the part that goes in your mouth is like a cigarillo, but it broadens out to the cigar shape. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it affects the taste and the profile as we smoke it down. I think it'll definitely have an effect on that. What do you think?
These cigars definitely look very fancy. They're very nice. I mean, I really like the label that they have on them. It kind of looks like a dark wrapper.
When I was reading, it's Criollo 98, probably the most Cubanish style tobacco leaf that you could use for a wrapper.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of what they were leaning towards too, right? Kind of
so. I think
that Cuban type,
that Cuban-esque
yeah,
to their cigars.
Exactly. Correct. So today we're pairing it with the Santa Teresa 1796 rum. They told us that it was, I mean, a spectacular rum to pair it with the cigars.
Yeah. Telescope is a Criollo 98 wrapper. It is Indonesian and Nicaraguan binders and fillers, so it looks great in the humidor. I had it there since I only have one. I kind of was like hesitant. I'm like, man, I want to keep this thing in my top shelf, but we're gonna smoke it today. So let's go. Let's get to it. That cut very nice.
Definitely enjoyed that first hit, to be honest with you. It is a little peppery at first, which I'm sure that's going to smooth out, you know, as we smoke it through.
Peppery on the smoke or peppery on the wrapper?
It was on the pool. On the pool. Yeah, okay. It wasn't on the wrapper. No, it was that initial hit that I got a little bit of pepper, you know, spiciness to it.
You know, on the dry pool, it's got a nice little aroma to it.
I'm
not getting peppery at all.
You're not?
No.
I got some peppery when I lit it up.
Are you still getting pepper? Or was it just an initial pepper?
It was an initial pepper.
Yeah? It's different because it's such a narrow profile.
I know. It's kind of like if you're smoking a cigarillo.
Like a cigarillo.
Right? Yeah. It's got a good burn to it. Pretty even. Which is great.
It's got a good pull.
Yeah.
So far, the first initial, it's been smooth. It's been easy pull, good pull. The smoke is kind of light. Let's see if it'll...
Getting a lot of earthy flavors.
Yeah, I'm getting earthy flavors. Yeah. I'm hoping for it to burn a little smokier, but let's see how... We're getting attacked by beetles out here. Here. I don't know if you can see them on
the screen,
I had one in my shirt. I think I still feel it in there.
It's brutal out here tonight. A little bit about Felix Assouline. So they started out in 1997, and I believe he started out with some retail cigar shops, and moved away from that and really got into the cigar manufacturing business, which through then he basically expanded a little bit more. It was in 2004
he took a little break to focus on family. Mm-hmm. And I think they came back 2013. It was an Eagle Red. One of them got a 90 plus rating on one of their cigars, and they're really hitting it hard now. Yeah. And they have a bunch of cigars out. Yeah. We got this one, we got another one. We got two more that we're gonna come out with some videos, and
they're real cool enough to, to give us a few cigars to try, do some honest review for you guys. If you guys have had this cigar, make sure to leave a comment below. Let us know which one's your favorite, what you thought about it. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
Take a sip.
Here,
cheers. Oh wow, man. That's smooth.
That's a good one.
That's a good one for real. Wow. It's definitely going to go on my favorite list.
I told you, Cuzzo.
If there's somebody that can recommend you a good rum, is this guy right here. He always has good stuff.
I thought it was going to be a stronger cigar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting like flat medium.
Yeah.
It says it might change into a fuller body as we get closer to the end.
Yeah.
And we'll see. But right now I'm getting flat, medium, straight medium cigar, which is nice.
I gotta agree with you on that. Like a medium.
Let's see how.
But it's not at a full
I
yet.
don't get
It's
nothing.
still
full.
working its way to get there.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's
keeping
more of
me
a
interested.
medium,
But
for sure.
all right, so we're like a third in, I would say.
Yeah, just about. It's definitely a slow smoke.
Yeah.
I mean, for being such
a thin gauge
cigar, man. Yeah, thin gauge cigar, man. It burns very slow. So this could actually be a good 30-45 minute cigar, I believe.
We'll see. We'll time it.
Yeah.
We'll let you guys know what it is. I think one of the reasons why it might be smoking so slow is due to the fact that it tapers off to such a thin gauge at the end.
Mm-hmm.
On mine is great, but it's not the pull you get like on a Toro or a Busto, right?
Yeah.
You can still tell you're pulling through a thin gauge.
Yeah.
But for a thin gauge, it's pulling great.
Yeah. Even I was gonna say, even for that, man, for being so thin like that, I mean, it's pulling fantastic.
And I think that might be.
So the quality of the cigar, you know, and how they roll it, they're definitely doing it right.
Yeah, I know when you do vitolas in different shapes, it makes it's more complex for the rollers.
Yeah.
And for consistency, I mean, this shape right here has got to be one of the harder ones to, especially when it comes to pull, to keep it consistent. So talk to me about your cigar. How's it going?
Man, so far so good. I am starting to notice a little bit of a change.
Okay.
In the taste of it, but I'm tasting like more like a darker, like kind of coffee, nutty.
Oh, I'm not there yet. I haven't gotten that.
Yeah.
So mine started off very clean, very smooth,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a creamy-ish. So I'm getting more of earth tones to it. A little more like a cedar-ish, a little more woody, oak profile to it. Now that we're getting closer to the,
Yeah, I'm getting
still in the first half, but
so I do taste that earthiness.
Yeah.
Still, you know, from the beginning. Still enjoying the creaminess of it for sure.
yeah, the cream kind of dissipated on mine.
Yeah.
George said at the beginning, it's smoking slow, which is surprising for such a thin gauge cigar. I thought it was going to be a quick smoke. I thought we were going to be in and out. But we've been here solid
good 20 minutes.
20, 30 minutes.
Yep.
And I'm not even at the second third or even the halfway mark.
Yep.
How did the wrapper come off? Did it come off right off? Or?
Yeah, it came right off. Yeah.
Okay, so
which is great, man, because look at that. Like it doesn't even have glue marks on it.
Perfect. Didn't take
right
off
off.
the wrapper.
Yep. So this is definitely going into my collection for sure.
We've technically been smoking the cigar for about 40 minutes, and I would say I'm only getting to the halfway mark, which is impressive.
I mean, I noticed from the beginning that it was a slow smoke.
Yeah,
Because,
you said it right off the bat.
I pulled it a couple of times, man, and I haven't noticed that it moves.
Yeah,
This
I
thing
feel
is like
this cigar is
it's still
going, still ripping.
still, yeah. So so technically, I mean, listen, you know, aside from smoking a larger gauged cigar, if you want to smoke something different,
Grab one of these. There's some Ligero mixed into this cigar, and Ligero tends to burn a little slower.
mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if that attributes to this, or if it's because of the tapered off into the small cigarillo style. It's still a pretty long smoke.
Yeah.
It's very deceptive when you pick it up and you look at it, because you think you're gonna smoke it like in 30 minutes. Moving on to back to the Eagle White, the telescope. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. I don't even have to smoke it to the end right now to honestly tell you, box worthy, and proudly have it on my top drawer.
If you're looking for an excellent quality stick that, you know,
Smokes well.
has great flavor, you really want to enjoy, I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely recommend the Eagle White.
I would throw this, for me, I'm getting medium down the line after dinner cigar. Not a cigar that you want to go out with a punch and when you're looking for a heavy hitter to close out the
Yeah,
night
it's
or what.
definitely something to relax.
This is like a nightcap. I'm
with.
going to go out to the
Have a
back,
drink.
get a drink and smoke in the back and enjoy it, and this is a good one.
Yeah.
Honestly. When I first picked it up, I didn't mention it to George, but I always pick up my cigars and I like to kind of roll the label to see if it's gonna move. If it moves, I'm a big fan of that because it means it's not stuck to the wrapper.
Yeah.
Right? So that's just something I do as soon as I pick up a cigar. I kind of move it a little bit. Then I see if it'll slide. If it slides, I enjoy it. It's one of those little like aha moments where I'm like, perfect. It did that. So I was happy about that. And then when I peeled it off, it peeled right off. Like he said, no glue marks, no part of the wrapper on there. So good job, Felix Assouline.
They're based out of South Florida. He started out here in Dania Beach, and that's where he started his cigar shops before he got into the manufacturing cigars. They have their own cigar factory I believe they're based out of Nicaragua.
In Esteli, I believe he said.
Yeah, you know.
And they have their own farm. Everything is grown in-house. Is it changing up on you again?
Brother, this is dessert.
You know, it's changing up on me now again.
Changing again.
Yeah, I think it's because it's starting to heat up a little bit. It's starting to get to the thinner gauge.
Honestly, that last pull that I got, I felt it was getting a little bit stronger.
Is strengthening back up.
So it mellowed out, halfway,
And now it's starting
and
to
now it's starting to hit a little bit.
leveling up. It's
Yeah.
powering up. So I think I'm entering the final third here.
And now the cigar is getting stronger. And it might be what you said, because now it's getting to that narrower gauge.
All the oils are starting to pull up towards heating up.
Yeah. So,
I'm getting like a leather, cedar,
leather.
oaky.
Yes. Now you mentioned the leather. I taste
Yeah?
the leather. Yep. I have a little bit of I want to say the coffee type.
Yeah, you get coffee?
Yeah.
I have something there in the background, but I can't put my finger on it.
I'll tell you what, bro. The creaminess on this cigar has not gone away. That cream, I mean, that's been through this entire cigar.
It's been, like I said, it went into the earthy tones, then it kind of mellowed out. But for me, the smoke is very silky. Like it's been a silky draw. I taste the spice and I can't put my finger on it. It's almost like when you walk into these like you ever been to a spice, like a souk?
I have no idea what that is.
It's like a place where they sell a bunch of spices on the it's like a flea market but of spices. And
Okay.
you ever been to a place like that?
I can't say that I have,
That
man.
smell in the air of the spice?
Nope.
That's kind of what I'm picking up on this last third. Best sound in the world.
I got to tell you something about this
Tell me.
Santa Teresa. Being that I just poured that and I drank it before it was able to cool, I like it better.
Without
Without
neat? You think you'll like it neat?
I think I would enjoy it more neat. Yeah. Well, obviously, with the ice, little by little, it's going to release more notes, of the actual rum. But I feel like taking that hit before it got cooled off, I was able to really get the taste of that Santa Teresa.
Of the rum?
And that sweetness that it has. But I think that when it waters down, that sweetness kind of goes away a little bit.
I think when it cools down
And-
too, it also hides flavors.
See, when it's cooling down, I notice that it's way smoother.
Santa Teresa 1796, Venezuelan rum. Some fun facts about it. Created in 1796 by a family out in Venezuela. And it's 5 generations still owned by the same family today. It's gone through wars. It's gone through dictators. It's gone through all kinds of different political things and whatnot. And the place is still standing today, which is amazing. 5 generations in, and they're still producing some of the best rum. They were actually one of the first rum makers out there to really push rum into the cigar lounges, believe it or not. So cigar...
Really?
Yeah. In our world, the cigar world, they were one of the ones that heavily pushed pouring neat rum for cigar smokers.
Well, there you
And
go.
a lot of rum, especially in the Caribbean, is always mixed. Pina coladas, the
Yeah.
Bahama Mamas. They're known for wanting you to drink it neat and enjoy it with a cigar.
That kind of goes back to what I was saying, right? When we first poured it, we take that first sip before it cooled down.
And
I
you
can
get to
understand why they would
enjoy
pour
all
it neat.
the profiles of the rum.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that was a really cool fun fact. And then on another fun fact, they call it the Solera method.
Mm-hmm.
And since the beginning, they distill their rums, then they pour it into barrels, they age it, then they get that one, and they pour it into other rum, into another barrel, and they keep going barrel to barrel.
Oh,
so you
so
have
that's why it's called triple barrel, right? Triple age.
was
Solera?
triple aged Solera, which is a Solera effect.
Uh-huh.
So you could get rum, technically, that's been sitting in the barrel for decades. So even though it was made, I don't know, I'm just shooting a number. Let's say they let it age for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
There's possibility of rums in that barrel that have just gone through the motion and been sitting there for decades.
Decades, yeah.
Because they don't empty the barrel out. They
Right.
leave some in the barrel.
Of course.
And every time they continue to do their method, they continue to leave and leave
That's
and leave
interesting.
and leave and leave, and you get some rum that's been in there for decades.
That's
So you could be drinking
So
rum.
that's a Solera effect.
That's a Solera method
The Solera
that they
method.
use.
I love that.
So it's interesting. So it's not all a 4-year or a
yeah, you
6-year.
might be drinking something that's 30, 40 years old.
It's mixed with rums
that are aged.
Some that are 4, but there's some in that barrel that are 35 years old.
And how much does something like a bottle like this cost?
Man, I don't remember, but I believe it's sub $50.
$50, guys.
But that's the beauty of rum. Rum barely ever goes over $50. All right, so we're getting down to the last third. I'm getting to the nub, if you want to call it the nub.
Bro, how long has
the
it
roach?
been?
I'm gonna call it the roach.
The roach
on the EGO telescope.
So I think we've probably been filming for about an hour and 20 minutes.
Easy.
So guys, you guys saw this cigar. You guys saw the gauge on this cigar. An hour and 20 minutes? That's crazy, man.
Impressive. I would have lost money.
Listen, I said it from the very beginning.
I would have lost money.
This thing is burning super slow.
I mean, when I left the house to come to George's house, I go, babe, we're going to smoke a skinny cigar. I'll be home rather quickly.
45 minutes?
She's been waiting for it almost
2
hours.
2 hours.
I'm getting definitely temperature change at the end now, which is normal in every cigar that you hit it to the nub or the roach. I'm calling it the roach because of the profile, the look of the cigar, you know?
Yeah.
And listen, I didn't do that back in the day, but just looking at the cigar, it is what it is.
That's got you, Bill. I got you, Bill. You didn't inhale.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting temperature change. I'm getting the spicy flavors. I'm getting
the temperature change is definitely there.
And the temperature change affects, at least for me, is affecting the overall taste of smoke.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's not to the point where I got to put it down because I'm not enjoying it. I am enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to put it down.
You got to that point?
Yeah. You know, I'm feeling that real strong hit.
And I mean, that's normal. You're getting to the end. All the oils, all the heat, the temperature change, everything is building up now at the end. And it's gonna naturally change the smoke, but it's not mellow anymore at all.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna put it down.
now it's hitting like a fuller body cigar.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get that change with a lot of cigars that I smoked to the very end. All right. I mean, I could.
That's it.
I could end the cigar. I've liked it the whole way through, and I'm gonna stop here just because I enjoyed it. And I think I'm done.
I did too. You know, so I'm gonna throw it out because I'm done with it. I think it was an excellent cigar. I think it smoked great throughout. I think the flavor was 100% there. I mean, this thing plays with your palate. Listen, overall, it's a cigar that teases your palate. So
for me, it's box worthy.
It's box worthy. I definitely recommend.
I don't say that for a lot of cigars.
Keep lighting and keep smoking them.
That's it. If you got them, smoke them.
If you got them, smoke them.
Grab a seat, feel the heat, baby. Let's go.
We love you guys. Thank you for your support. Woohoo!